Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. As we sort of further our tarot study, I want to continue with the Dream Oracle book. Now, I sort of looked at it, and I have sort of looked at it, and I want to sort of revisit this book in many ways. So, the Dream Oracle combines dreams through the symbolism and tarot. Okay, but what I want to do is just look at the tarot aspect of the cards. Now, I'm not going to get into like the history of it and the whole connecting tarot and dreams, so to speak, but I definitely want to sort of talk about tarot in some level, just to further our study. This is a really good book, just to further your tarot connection, just to sort of connect with the major arcana and the minor arcana in a little bit more depth. So we've talked about, in the videos, you would have had tarot and dreams, tarot packs, meditation, the tarot meditation in itself. And now we're going to sort of look a little bit more into, and I suppose I have gone through a little bit with the cards in some way, but I just want to have another look at the Fool. So let's begin with the Fool. Just for an example, I'm not going to go through them all at this stage, but let's just, not today anyway. So let's just look at the Fool. Which then was wisdom, and which was folly? The fool, as I think, at the chasm's brink, did even as I in the end rejoice. Arthur Ed Waite, 1857 to 1942. Okay, the image. In the majority of tarot packs, the Fool is not a numbered card as such, but is given the cipher 0. This is to signify the beginning of creativity or the point of nothing. Lack of form or the absence of anything. In classic tarot packs, he is shown almost invariably accomplished by a dog and carrying a bundle or knapsack on a branch or wand on one shoulder. He stands at the edge of a precipice, his eyes turned towards the sky. The sun shines down on him and the cold mountains are in the distance. The significance. The Fool in the tarot has two significances. At the beginning of the journey of life, he represents the innocence of youth, a devil-may-care attitude, and a lust for life that will take him far. He faces a future full of promise and carries with him all that is necessary for the first part of his journey. He seems to be unaware of the dangers which might beset him and oblivious to any warnings. The negative aspect of this card reveal folly and sheer exuberance, and if misused, a lack of structure. His lack of attention to detail, shown by his ignorance of the drop below, can become a predicament. The second significance arises at the end of his journey, when he becomes the holy Fool. He has overcome the obstacles that have been set for him. His focus is on the sky, towards his heaven. He has no fear of the chasm beneath him, because he knows that if he falls, he can fly. He has tested his faith in himself, along with the loyalty of his faithful companion, and has pared down his burdens to the bare necessities that will take him to the next pleasure of his existence. Associations and secondary images. Almost invariably, the main association with the Fool is with freedom. So the associated gods are those slightly wild, unregulated ones. In Greek and Roman mythology, these are Dionysus and Bacchus, respectively, the god who gifted both wine and ecstasy to humanity. The pagan god is Pan, while in Hindu mythology the goddess would be Kali, as she dances before her transformation into Parvati. The card is ruled by Uranus, known as the planet of southern opportunities, branch or wand. This image both represents and forecasts growth and attainment in the natural and magical arts. Our traveller must learn to live within the physical realm and take advantage of what is to hand to help him on his journey. Cap and feather. In tarot, the headgear a character wears is significant. The feather, which does not droop in our Fool's cap, represents the soul, willing obedience and optimism. Dog, the crucial image of the dog, represents a loyal, faithful and protective companion. Alert, sometimes he encourages and other times he warns of danger. He is often thought to represent divine wisdom. Knapsack, the Fool has not yet burdened himself with non-essentials. and takes only what he can carry as easily as possible. He trusts that he will find everything he needs along the way. The knapsack that he carries is sometimes thought to contain those lessons that he must learn on this part of his journey of life. Mountains. These are often shown as cold and inhospitable. An alien world. In this environment, the fool must learn to survive by his wits alone. He must learn to take note of his surroundings and to become aware of danger. Sun. According to our own level of understanding, the sun in the card of the fool signifies either the ultimate goal we can reach or a nurturing, all-powerful source of energy. So the key features of this card is element is air, planet Uranus. Numerology, this card is designated as the cipher 0 or 0, cipher O or 0, which come from the Arabic Safira, meaning it was empty. It represents the circle of the universe and the mathematical beginning point. Deities are Dionysus, Bacchus, Kali, and Pan. Keywords: innocence, potentiality, spirituality, the beginning and the end. The related concepts are intellect and the powers of the mind, the path of life, the way forward, new ventures, fresh creativity, stepping forward into the unknown. Now that is a lot of information to try and retain, and I certainly don't expect you to. This is just for out of interest. Really, this is just sharing for out of interest, just to sort of develop your own meanings. Look at it just gives you a chance to really look at the imagery and to sort of create maybe 2 or 3 keywords that make sense to you in the moment, and that will change over time, just to get you to really look at the image and to really sort of begin to sort of dive a little deeper into it. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care. Blessed be.